Oh my goodness. It looks like something out of a movie, doesn't it? It's
does.
really futuristic.
Good morning and welcome back to the vlog. Today we are doing something that we've not done before, and that is getting our 6-month skin cancer check done, because we know how important it is. Picco is going back home. Picco! So Picco's got to go for a groom this morning, and because Joe's not coming, he's not happy. He's not happy unless the two of us go. He's so particular when he goes out the house. He's like, nope, unless both of you come in, I ain't going. So in the car we are, off to the groomers first, and then me and Mum are getting a little bit of shopping done as the skin cancer check isn't till later on, so we'll discuss that later. The mission is, we've got this bike in a tube and we're going to go to Kmart because Gordy, our landlord, said that we can pick one of these up for a couple of dollars in Kmart, and then hopefully we can fix the bike and start riding again, because Gordy's got a bike and it's perfect size for me, a little bike, and yeah, we can go out riding. So we're gonna shoot in here and see if we can get one of these. We've come to our favourite shop. All the rest of the shops are still closed because it's only 8:30, but Kmart is open. Woohoo! Let's go and find this inner tube. I think we've found the right section. Here we go. So we need to get the code. No, so this has got a particular code on it.
700. So is it a 70 centimetre bike?
I don't know. It's not our bike.
Is it a girl's bike?
Yeah,
or-
it's like quite a small bike.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that should be fine.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Oh, thank you so much.
No worries.
Amazing. Thank you.
Too
Have a
easy.
good day.
You too.
I think we're in luck, aren't we? All the shops are shut. The only one we want is open. Cracker.
Spend hours in here.
You could, honestly. Mum loves Kmart. Mum's like, it's better than any shop we have at home. Shopping done. It's now time to pick up Picco, and I can't wait to see what he looks like. Let's see. Oh, here he is. He's looking so handsome. Come here and show us. Let's have a look at you. Let's have a look at you. Oh, he's all short and he's all quick. You can go run down the beach quicker now.
See, oh, nice now, yeah.
So on the way home, we've been and got a McDonald's breakfast because we just really fancied one. Picco is looking very smart. Come on, little man. Let's go. Let's go. Look who we found. We're going to enjoy some breakfast before me and Joe get off to our appointment that we've got. Super important appointment this morning.
Yes.
Breakfast had. That McDonald's was quite enjoyable. We don't normally get a Macca's.
It's
but
nice as a treat, as a
nice.
one-off treat. I think the last time we went Macca's was probably months
While
ago.
ago.
2-3 months
Yeah.
ago maybe, so
Yeah.
yeah, it's nice as a one-off.
But we're now off to the Sun Life Centre in Budrum. We've never been here before, but as you guys have warned us, you know, create awareness of skin cancer in young people, because there's too many young people that just think, oh, I don't need to be checked, oh, I don't need to wear cream, and you see them baking themselves on the beaches and not covering up. And I know I can be a bugger for it as well, like I don't always have a hat on, but anyway, we're going to get a skin check, so yeah, we're doing our best.
Yes, it's been 7 months since we've been here. We probably should have done it on 6 months, but I want you guys to know that we do listen to what people say, and I think it's vital whilst you're living here to get regular checks. So we're going to do that today. Come along for the journey. Let's go get our skin checked.
We have arrived at the Sun Life Centre. This is the one we've chosen. Now, the main reason I picked these guys because they have really good reviews and the prices were okay, because obviously we do have to pay for these skin cancer checks.
As far as we're aware.
You can go through the doctor and get it for a lot cheaper, but
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Oh, very nice. I'll come here again.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
So typically what happens is the doctor will take you through for your skin check. Then they'll go through your skin cancer history. So where have you spent most of your time in terms of the sun? Where have you lived around the world? That sort of thing. So they can assess your kind of skin history. So,
Right.
how much sun exposure have you had? What do you do in the day and that sort of stuff.
Okay. In the UK, we don't get much. We scream when the sun comes out in the UK. We're not used
exactly.
to.
I used to live in the Brits.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So basically, they'll go through all of that. Typically, if you spent most of your life here in Australia, then you can see how your factor goes higher.
Okay.
Then once that's done, a melanoma risk score will be created. So that's like your chances of having melanoma.
A lot of our viewers have said, please go and get your skin checked regularly. So we've been here 7 months.
Yep.
And now that's it. So is that okay with you?
That is
Yeah, we won't film in the room.
No, yeah, ready.
What's the name of the machine?
that will normally come up with it, but it may be if we wait 30 seconds. It's the Vectra 3D photography machine. So there's 92 cameras in the machine. They all go off at once, and then it creates a 3D avatar of you. So most of them are in research facilities, which means you need to be like on a trial to access it. So because ours is privately owned, our patients can come in and they can book in for photography. So if they're in like the high risk category, then this is a benefit to them. So basically it's like a photographic memory of your skin at that point in time.
Oh my goodness. It looks like something out of a movie, doesn't it? It's really futuristic. Yeah, Star Trek.
Star Trek.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Even the colour of it, and just the shape of it.
There's a video game called Portal.
Yeah.
And it looks like something from that, which is a futuristic robot game and very, very similar like design, colour and everything. Oh.
Like basically we ask the patients to kind of place their feet on the footprint and then the pose. Yeah, so if you assume the pose,
So it's almost like an airport scanner when you would go through that same kind of process.
then all the photos go off at once, all the cameras go off at once, and it's like a paparazzi moment.
Oh,
Yeah.
bit of an ego boost.
And then it takes about 7 minutes to create the avatar.
Wow.
I'll show you a test patient.
How cool is this machine? So yeah, this is a machine that scans your body in 3D render and helps people identify any issues. This is an example one
So that's
of the nurse.
skin's like
How
matte.
cool is that?
Yeah, right.
So you can even like see into.
Look how close you
Yeah, that's really cool.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh wow, that's
So you can really zoom in, and with that matting, it gets rid of any shine to fully identify the kind of.
So let's just say there was like a lesion there that they wanted to check out and just check if it was changing. They'll be able to see if it's like changed by the millimeter basically. So you can imagine if you've got a lot of lesions, that how this is super helpful.
Of course.
Things like that.
Gee, that is so
Yes,
cool.
it protects it.
That is amazing. You don't realise how much we are living in the future. It is.
Do other countries have these machines?
Yes.
Yeah, other countries do.
But I can imagine how vital they are over here.
Yeah.
This is
Yeah.
very important to have them.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And the thing is, so the closest one to here is Cairns.
Yes.
Okay.
As far as Queensland, and then like there's 3 in Brisbane, but again, it's like research facilities.
Mm.
So you
Can't, like,
just
walk in.
It's not. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
So,
Thank you
Yeah.
very
Sun
much for
Life,
showing
thank you
us.
so much.
It's a
Wow, this is really helpful to know that this is just around the corner, isn't
It's
it?
so informative as well today.
Yeah.
Learn a lot from the doctor.
Nice little talk. Thank you so much, Joyce. Thank you. It's been a pleasure. We found it really cool speaking about the sunbeds. So sunbeds are so common in the UK, but in here I didn't know they were illegal, and we've not even clocked it. Like going round, very common in the horrendously common. Honestly, like.
Like on every
They-
corner, like every street.
But it's because the sun doesn't exist. Like it sounds funny, but some of us scream when the sun comes out in the UK. We don't know what it is. Like we don't know. We're so freaked out by
You
it.
see it a lot when Brits come over here and you see them without the t-shirt on. And
Well, we went to Australia Zoo, didn't we? And there was one of the zookeepers that we got chatting to, and she said, "You know when it's a Brit because they're as red as a lobster and they still don't have a shirt on." And she went, "And you have to tell them it's not safe to do that. Please put a shirt on, get some cream on." But
we are standing in the sun right now, which
Yes.
is exactly what the doctor told us not to do. But anyway, we got to show off the place.
yes, the Sun Life Centre or Sun Life Clinic in
Budrum.
Budrum, not too far from us, so it's good that it is here. And what an experience. Now, we are going to try and get out of the sun, and if only there was a cafe nearby. I see a cafe. I say we grab a coffee and have a little chat about the experience.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Here's the little cafe that we're coming into, just on the car park. How cute is this? Surely I deserve a reward for doing so well. A reward.
Of course we've treated ourselves to a nice cold drink after the appointment, but what are your thoughts? Thank you.
Thank you so much.
What's your thoughts after the appointment? I feel like I've learnt a lot from him.
Yeah. So it
A lot of myths that you think you know information,
Yeah.
you've been misinformed.
Yeah.
And
Definitely. So I think the big one that we probably came away with that the doctor was really friendly as well. I got his little card. I'll give him a shout out. if I can get his card out. What's his name? His name was Dr. Daoud Yunus. He was very funny. I think that's his card anyway.
Yeah.
He did pass it me, so it's a bit weird if it's not his. But yeah, he was really funny, really friendly. Like you said, not that it's something that we were worried about, but it's like he put you at ease, like instantly. Like when you go to see a doctor, you're a bit more like uptight, but he was joking, friendly and stuff. So it's a nice experience. But yeah, I think it's important. I think that a lot of like our viewers have told us to go and get ourselves like checked. We've been in the country now for 7 months, and people are saying go every six months. Now, speaking to the doctor, he informed us of quite a few things, some conspiracies that people have, and some things that are probably important. The one that he said was visits every 12 months are only needed unless irregularities or issues are formed. So we will be going back in 12 months time.
But it's not 6 months
but
like we
it's not
just
6
thought.
months. So I want people to know that that's from the doctor as well. So we're not just being like
Maybe that's our
irresponsible.
age.
Yeah,
because we've
maybe.
not had any issues.
We're from the UK. He did
Yeah.
say this. He said like I have to put you down as like
living in Victoria.
living in Victoria because he said you've had
That's
low
equivalent.
UV exposure. So pretty interesting, but definitely worth, like you said, if any Brits have come over, the importance of it is definitely important. So if you are a Brit and you watch us and you're living in Australia or planning to come and live in Australia, something that you do need to go and get yourself checked with is this, because it is something that we're not used to.
Yeah. He did say if you've lived in Queensland like all your life, I'm guessing that the checks might be every 6 months for them. Obviously, our checks will be different. They do like a survey on you, and then that gives him like the time frame and your chances of a melanoma. But one of the biggest takeaways that I found was obviously I knew the worries about sunbeds, but they're actually illegal in Australia. I didn't realise that, and they're really common in the UK.
Really common. Like
really common.
if you have a precinct of like these shops here, like or like a
There'd be
little
at least one
section of shops, there would be at least one or maybe two is a bit pushing it, but every town, like so every small town in the UK would at least have what 3 to 4 tiny
and how
shops.
many young girls, not even just girls, there's a lot of guys. The queues are out the door in the UK because people seem to think because they're not getting vitamin D from the sun. It's actually a myth as well that you get vitamin D from a sunbed.
Yeah.
People seem to think, oh, the sun's not out, I'll use a sunbed, and it's actually just pure UV damage, isn't it?
I think
It's just crazy.
I think obviously a lot of Aussies come and go to these places and know to come, but definitely I would say the main takeaway is if you are somebody who is planning to live or lives in the UK, planning to live or live in Australia from outside of the country, if you've been here for 6 months, 7 months, go and get yourself checked. Just mainly for the experience, I'd say. It's not a cheap experience, you know, in all honesty, but it is something that could save your life or, you know, really help you down the line. So when it comes to your health, is there anything that you can put a price on?
Not really.
An interesting one that he mentioned was about the sun cream as well. So we actually know somebody who turned around to us and said, oh, I don't believe in sun cream, kind of thing. And it's like, don't believe in sun cream, it's definitely real, you can hold a bottle, but he was explaining about how there was one that was about it being a spray bottle, and if like inhaled through your nose, it could like give you like, what was it, like the micro, not plastics, but like you could ingest it and it was bad for your health. He said that's actually fully banned in Australia now because people were so worried about it. And now all the sun creams that you get are like health standard regulated. If it's 50 FPS, even if it's a $1 one to like a $50 one. So yeah, really, really cool. Thank you so much to our viewers for telling us to come and get checked out. We've done it. No problems. We've not even mentioned we're completely fine, aren't we?
Yep,
Like
he
nothing,
said fine, yeah.
no irregularities.
He said I had a lot of moles. I've got like closer to 100 moles where you have a lot less moles. You had just one on your chest that you were particularly worried about.
Yeah, there was one from holiday that I think I got
You burnt
felt a bit
it.
sore when I burnt it in like Greece many
Yeah.
years back. So I asked him about that. He said absolutely fine and stuff, but it's just really, it gives you that peace of mind and to go and get checked out and have an expert like run you over and be friendly. It's a good experience.
Really
And
good.
The machine at the end, how cool was that machine?
So cool, that machine.
There's only 5 of them in
Australia
that are public.
Yeah, the lady said something, the manager of the practice said something about the machines eventually will be used for in Medica.
Wow.
So you'll be able to get them as like a free, it'll be part of Medica. So you'll get the photographer, the 3D image avatar of your body with all the little lesions, as they said, on.
No way.
And it'll be part of Medicare in the future. So that's interesting to know that that's the future, those
It's
machines.
really cool, really cool. It did feel like we kind of like, do you know when you like paddle your feet in the pool. It kind of felt like paddling your feet in the future and stuff to kind of see a machine like that. But yeah, a really cool experience. Lovely people. Really glad that people recommended we go and do it. We've done it. We're all good for now. Fist bump, high five when we do it. But yeah, really, really cool that we've gone and done it. Really happy. Thank you very much for everybody who recommended it. And what a cool experience. And we're all good. We passed flying colours. Well, is that a thing? First test I've ever passed this.
And of course, we didn't go to a cafe and not get any food at all. That's not possible. What's this, like a chia seed pudding? I can see chia seeds
I've
at the
seen them in
bottom.
cafes and I've never had them, so.
Ooh, it's like an overnight oat
Is it like porridge?
porridge.
I kind of just wanted to try it just because I've seen them around. It's kind of like baby food. It'd probably set you up for the day though.
Yeah, it looks really quite dense. That looks pretty good. All the chia seeds in it and everything.
It's probably very healthy for you, but
Not your kind of thing.
I'm
You
not gonna
prefer the
lie.
McDonald's breakfast.
yeah, I did enjoy that a little bit more. A donut would be probably more my palate, but this is probably better for me. So when we're doing a day of being healthy, going getting our skin checked, I should try and eat a little bit better. We've arrived back home now, and Gordy, look at that. Beautiful.
A 2-hour bike course, maintenance course, 99 bike. Look what you can come up with.
Big goal.
That is so good. I can't wait to
Hey.
ride that.
As you can tell, we've just come back home.
Doesn't matter.
Oh, well, thank you very much, Gordy. So this was yours and Sue's bike, but you've got electric ones, so you know.
This was a neighbour's bike.
Oh, is this neighbour? Oh, I thought this was Sue's.
Yeah.
Oh.
Get away.
Oh, fantastic.
There's something here, you put your phone or something.
A little
down.
rigging thing here.
Well, we just bought a $40 rubber thing and it's just holds.
Oh, perfect.
Look, there's a bit of surface rust.
Well, Picco, we can put Picco in that bit and just trap him in. Mouse trap him in when we go on bike rides.
And if this needs to go up or down, you know.
Yes, yeah, the unclip and yeah.
Oh, thank you for fixing
Thank you very much, Gordy.
I can't wait to go for a ride now.
That's the original tube, so I don't know. That could
go.
We may have to put another
Buy the
tube
new
in.
tube.
You can do wheelies, can't you, all the way home if
Oh, I
need
know.
be?
Yeah.
Just wheelie all the way back.
I know which tube it is, so I'm going to
Beautiful.
go back for another one. It's
You are
easy now.
so cute now.
Picco with his brand new morning shave.
Right.
Look at that.
I'm so excited.
He's only got a bit of stubble left now, hasn't he? He got a 6 o'clock shadow, Pio. Thank you again, Gordy.
Sunbeds are illegal in Australia
Illegal.
because they are that damaging.
Oh.
He told me, how many times have you guys been on a sunbed? And Joel was like, I can say never.
I was like, I've never been on
I
one.
have, and he had a go at
Well,
the time.
he went, how many times have you been on, Cody? And she said, probably about 20. I went, she's lying. I grassed her up. I went, way more. I went, when she was younger, she was always on them. And you were, to be
I
fair.
was always on them.
She was. Every week, every day she was on
Anytime I had a
them.
holiday, I was under the impression that if you went on them before a holiday, you wouldn't burn.
That's it.
It's so damaging for your skin.
He said it's the worst thing for your skin.
I actually reading last. It's funny. This thing came up on Facebook.
On Facebook.
Get out in the sun. Don't not go in the sun.
We are now out at the shops. Bit of a time jump. Paula's chilling out by the pool, relaxing. And we're doing the jobs and the chores. Now, I've read the shopping list I have. And it's just a full list of cake. Believe it or not. Yeah, apparently that's what we're getting. We are back from the shops now with all the shopping acquired. Look at Picco. He's got some chicken hearts to try. And all that. Jeez. Well, maybe not that, but definitely the chicken hearts that are on reduce. But for us tonight, what are we making?
We're having the traditional soup again. The
Yes, finished salmon soup.
Mum's not tried it before.
Yes, she watched it on the vlog when we had it last time and said, I want to try it when you come out. So tonight we're making it again and we'll get a reaction of the traditional finished salmon soup. Ooh, excited. Whilst them guys are having that, I'll probably eat these.
We've made Picco's, some chicken hearts, beef mince, broccoli, carrots and sardines. Let's see if it's approved. We will have to let it cool down.
Yeah, but it's not just us getting spoiled. This, as you can see, the full portion is not just for him now.
It's going to all get
But
portioned up.
we're going to portion it up and basically meal prep him. So he's got some healthy little meals going forward. And what do you think about that, little man? Yeah, does that sound nice? Yeah, with your brand new trim. Yeah, with your brand new trim. And while we're waiting for Picco's food to cool down, we've also had these 3 cards delivered in one letter from the UK. So if you are a family member that sent these, we won't be able to open them until the first event is Cody's birthday at the back of March. Mine is at the back of May, and then obviously I think Easter through April. So we won't be able to open this until the back end of March. So if you are a family member that's watching it that sent these, please let me know so I can thank you, because I'm not sure who sent it through. So yeah, if not, we will find out on Cody's birthday on the 25th of March. But until then, thank you very much, whoever it is, mystery family member. And taste test reveal, the little man is waiting very patiently. But here we go. So, those chicken hearts are so weird looking. I've never seen them before. Are you going to wait? Are you waiting? Are you waiting? Are you ready? And go, Picco. Go, go. So the food has cooled off and oh my gosh, he's woofing it down.
Yay! Liked it, Mum.
Blooming heck.
Yeah. Loves it.
He more than liked it. Look at him.
Oh, he probably.
Yum, 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 yum.
I was wolfing that day.
There is going to be no food left. Let's see. He's even just ate the broccoli. I've never seen this dog eat greens.
He's got chicken hearts, beef mince, sardines, carrots, and broccoli.
That sounds like an absolutely disgusting combination to try. Like, what is it? Sardines with meat, like chicken hearts. Yum. But, as you can see from the reviews, he must absolutely love it. His little buffy head wobbling around as he's eating. Yeah, those carrot pieces might be a bit big for him, but oh my gosh, he's licking the bowl clean.
Is he?
We'll see. Let's see at the end what the result is. And the results are in. Little chops are being licked, but oh wait, of course, vegetables left. Picco, you're never going to be able to see in the dark. You got to eat them. Got to eat them. Eat them. You want to go? Hold on. Has he spat it out? I think he's... Oh no, I thought he'd ate it then.
So, this is the traditional salmon soup, Mum, and I want your verdict. I want you to let me know your thoughts on it. Get a piece of salmon and stuff. Be honest, you don't have to say you don't like it. You do like it if you don't.
Yeah.
Do you like it?
Nice and creamy.
Yeah, it's really creamy.
Oh, it's lovely.
Really filling with some nice chunky bread.
As good as it looks, I'll be honest with you, I would prefer some chicken hearts, sardines,
Oh, yeah.
some going off meat, please.
Yeah, no worries. I can
yes.
give you that next time.
And then I probably would just leave the carrots in the bowl half eaten. Boyo! And so, we've just finished having our delicious tea. Thank you very much. That was absolutely amazing.
Thanks, wasn't it?
You know it's good when we don't even film anything. We just devour the whole bowl. And then it's been about half an hour since that last clip. But we just wanted to say... Sounds like somebody else wants to say something. One of the little birds having a chirp along. But thank you so much to the subscribers and to the guys who watch our videos. The Aussies who mentioned go and get your skin checked, how important it is. And just speaking to that doctor today, it was a real eye-opener to a lot of things, from sunscreen to certain clothing to how when you're in the shade, you can still be getting the UVs from the reflections off the floor if you're on the beach. So a lot of people who think, oh, I'm under an umbrella, I don't need sun cream, how massively that is like a big faux pas, like do not do that. I didn't even know about that. And so it was a really, really good eye-opening experience. And I understand some people who maybe don't go and do it. I understand because of the price. When you go privately, it was quite expensive. It was a big one, but me and Cody did have a chat. A lot of you guys had recommended us to go and do it, so we're glad we've captured it on a video. And on Spotify the other day, we had an advert come through, and it was like something talking about the rising issues with people sunbathing in Australia and how it's becoming like a trend to like go and get a suntan on the beach due to cases of skin cancer rising in Australia and people just going out sunbathing. So it is something we are very aware of, and we do, as much as we might be a bit like born idle to it at times as Brits who are fresh to it and not used to being so aware of the sun, we do try and listen, and we do thank you for any comments, and we try and take that knowledge on that we learn and try and use it, don't we?
We do appreciate the comments. There's certain times where we don't manage to get comment back, but we always read them, so do leave them. We'll always acknowledge them and love them and read them. So yeah, please do keep leaving your comments because they do mean a lot to us.
Yeah, and we've got some very exciting plans on the horizon. Still in the works at the moment.
Well,
so
it's all kind of... It's official.
It's official.
It's a book, so...
We'll see. Maybe in an upcoming video, we might announce what the cool plans are. I think you guys are going to be excited.
I think you have a guess where you think we might be going.
Oh, maybe that's too much of a clue. Let us know in the comment section anyway what you think we might be doing. We've done this before and it's not been as big of an adventure, but I'm saying too much.
This is the biggest adventure yet.
Yeah. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Nothing else, but just want to say a quick thank you to the members. Thank you so much for your support on all of our videos. It helps us when we're going out for coffees and enjoying our little adventures. So a big thank you to you guys. But I think, is that everything?
I think that's the end of the video for today, guys. But
Yeah.
we'll see you in the next one.
Thank you very much for watching. Adios.